What up, y'all? Here we go. We back again with another video. So, in this video today, I got a Mercedes Benz that I want to show y'all. And man, this thing is flat out. So, in this episode, we will look at what type of Mercedes Benz it is. We're going to look at the features. And as always, we're going to do a background review on this Mercedes. So, stay tuned. What's up, Diecast Car family? It's your boy Chris, and we back with another video. So in this video today, I got a Mercedes Benz that I'm gonna show you guys today. It's the CL63 AMG. Man, let me tell you something. This car is flat out. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And before we get into the video, y'all already know one thing I ask of you guys is to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, drop your notifications down and turn them on so that whenever a video gets posted, you guys will be the first ones to see it. And with that being said, let's get to the video. So, here is my Benz. This is the CL63. In the background over there, I'm quite sure y'all can see that's my Lincoln Mark LT. That's my Lincoln pickup truck. I'm doing a light project on it right now. That's why you see the wires and stuff in the background and everything. I'm actually putting lights on it. So that's a work in progress. But that's for a later date. Right now, I want to focus on this Benz right here. This is the CL63 AMG. Let me tell y'all something. The features on this car is wild. This is a flat out beast. A flat out beast. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Now, to give you a quick overview of this Mercedes AMG CL63, it boasts a 4.0 liter V8 bi-turbo engine, a 9-speed automatic transmission, and a power-operated retractable hardtop. Also, the engine has 577 horsepower at anywhere from 5,500 to 6,500 RPMs and 590 pound-feet of torque. Okay, that is not nothing to even sneeze at. Okay, here's the thing. The transmission is an AMG Speed Shift MCT 9-speed automatic transmission. 0 to 60, 3.5 seconds flat. 0 to 100, 3.6 seconds. Okay, this car is pretty fast. All right. Fuel economy, let's talk about that. 13 miles per gallon city, 21 highway. It has a power convertible top with glass rear window, power spoiler, power open and close trunk, which means you don't have to be back there to open the trunk. It has a button on the remote where the trunk will open on its own. Programmable projector beam LED headlights, rear fog lamps, and cornering lamps. I just want to tell y'all, this Benz is a flat out beast. And let me just go by showing you a couple of pictures of this Benz. I'm showing y'all a couple of real pictures of this Benz. Here's a couple of them here where you can see the first one here is the convertible, but it's convertible with the top up, which looks really, really nice. And here's the second picture of the CL63 with the top down. And the price, well, let's talk about the price. The price of this Benz, if you buy one of these used, you're probably looking at anywhere from $150 to $160 used. The cheapest one you may end up finding will probably be around $120 on the low end. On the high end, you're probably looking at about maybe $160 for a used, and that's for a used one. But a brand new one, you're probably looking at around $250. And I don't mean $250. I mean $250,000. Okay? Yeah. This car is pretty expensive. 250 grand for this Mercedes Benz. It's a flat out beast. That's all I'm gonna tell you, man. This car is amazing. I mean, it has everything you need. Like, you can't go wrong with it. And so that's the thing I like about it. But right here before you is the die-cast version of that CL63, which I love. When this thing first came out, I had to have it. And this car comes in 3 colors according to where I got it from, which was my favorite place to shop, which is AliExpress. And this yellow and black was the one I liked the best, even though I'm not gonna lie to you, the other 2 colors are also nice as well. So here you can see before you, this is the yellow with the black stripes. And I'm gonna show you a couple of pictures. The first one here is the one in black. This one is black on black with the white stripe. And the white stripe on the side. That one looks cool as hell. And then we go to the red on black with the black stripe. So to me, in this equation, no matter which one you pick, I think any color combination of this Benz is flat out. I really like any color that you buy. Now, the reason why I went with a yellow is, quite frankly, I have a huge collection. Let's just first say that. And what I tend to do at times, I tend to look at the overall colors that I have in my collection to kind of make sure I don't have too many of that one color, because I don't want it to overshadow the collection. So when I see too many cars in my collection that bears the same color, I try to offset it by getting a different color to kind of offset the collection. So yellow was my obvious choice because I have a lot of black cars. I have a lot of red cars. So yellow was my obvious choice. So like I said, it doesn't matter which angle you go at as far as color goes. Any color you get, you'll win automatically, because this car looks good in whichever color you want to grab it in. But yellow was my obvious choice. like I said, basically for collection reasons. Uh, just having too many red cars and too many black cars. I didn't want to get another red and another black to add to the collection. It was just way too much for me. So I went on and went with yellow, which I don't have a lot of. So I wanted to go with that one instead. And I want to show you guys a chart here. And it's a small one. You know, it's basically the specifications of this car. And it just basically shows you on the short end the basic things that you need to know about the car. Um, the electric, no, it's not electric. You can see it you know, it doesn't have a battery, which means you're gonna have to put batteries in it. Uh, it is a die-cast metal, as we know. And the brand name for this car is called Double Horses. I've never heard of that brand. Well, because the origin of it is mainland China, they're going to have brands that you never heard of. So Double Horses would be the brand for this Benz. So, you know, take it, how you would like as far as that brand goes. I don't know anything about Double Horses. But nonetheless, I do like the Mercedes they created. And so let's get into the features part of this video. Now, I want to show off the features because the features on this thing is mind-blowing. So I want to get my little rubber suction, I'm not sure what you would call this thing, but it suctions to grab onto the metal, and it can pull up parts and things to open up stuff. So let's look at the Benz. Well, I don't need to use this to open the hood, obviously, because if you look under here, there is a button sticking out right there, and that helps you to push up the hood like a prop. So you push up the hood, and then you're able to open it. And if you look under there, there is that V8 I was talking about. That 4.0 liter V8. There it is right there. And as you can see, it says V8 Racing. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I like that. Let's look at the front of it while we're at it. It's got that huge Mercedes-Benz emblem in the grille. As you can see, one on top. You know, of course, they had to make it a little bit different because it's coming from China, so you already know how they are. The stuff cannot be exact, you know, for them to make it. And that's all right with me because, like I've been stating before, they do make scale models over there that they just don't have over here. So I'm okay with that. And you can see right there on the side where it says V8 Racing. Now let's look at the rear. As you can see in the rear, it has the Mercedes-Benz emblem right there on the back, on the deck lid up there, on the trunk. Now, you can see down in there that it looks like there's a cutout for a spoiler. And so that is the cutout for the spoiler. And I know you're probably wondering, well, if it's down in the car, how do you pull it up? Simple. Just like they had a prop for the hood, there's a prop for the spoiler. So you push up on that prop and bam, there you go. It just pushed the spoiler up. So now I can actually take my hand and pull it up some more. And now you have a lifted spoiler off of the trunk. And I think that looks so cool. That looks really cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And as you can see, you got the pinstriping down on the bottom sides of the car on both sides. The nice pinstriping, which is really nice. And let's see. And we check out the bottom. No markings of that we need to know about. Of course, I told you the name of the brand was Double Horses. So it's not marked here on the car, but at least you know what the brand is. Let me push that spoiler back up. All right. And now let's take a dive into the interior. And as you can see, the door opens and it has the window attached to it. You know, most cars usually don't have the window attached to them, but this one does. And looking at the inside, it is very, very detailed on the inside. I like what they did with the interior on this. It looks really, really nice. It's very, very much detailed. And as you can see right there, you can see the center console with the screen in the middle. The detailed seats in the front, the orange and black seats. I'm loving the color combination inside of this Benz. I'm loving that. I really like how that looks, how that came out, you know. And this is what I say with a lot of these models. They take their time and they put their mark on these diecast models to show you that they're bringing a sense of realism to these cars when they make them, when they build them, and when they ship them out to you, with the satisfaction that when you receive them, you'll take care of them, you'll love them and cherish them, you'll add them to your collection, and these will be there for years to come. And so that's the great thing about this. Okay, now we have some Easter eggs that I want to show you guys. First off, there's one Easter egg here, and let me shut the door when I do this. And if you look right there, that gas tank actually opens. Now, I don't know if I can. Okay, so maybe I have to do it with my hands. Okay, there you go. And there you go. The gas tank opens. Now, see, this goes back to what I was saying about having cars that you might pay a cheap price for, but you get a lot of features. And as you can see, this car already comes with a lot of features, and that's why I like buying my cars from AliExpress, because they have a sense of bringing realism to these diecast scale models that they produce. And this is why I continue to shop with them, because they do nothing but impress. You know, I'm always impressed by what they do with their models. And so that's always going to be their selling point with these models, is always going to be my way of buying into what they're selling, because they don't disappoint when it comes to these diecast models. Now, I can't speak for everything else they make because I don't go that route, but as far as their diecast models, they are spot on. They are on point. So this is why I continue to buy from them. I've been purchasing diecast models from them for 3 years now, maybe 3.5, something like that, to that effect. But yeah, and they have yet to disappoint. And I am a testament to let you guys know, just in case there are people out there who are skeptical about buying anything from AliExpress. Well, I'm not talking about anything. Let's just keep the topic where it is. If you're skeptical about buying a diecast car from AliExpress, I'm here to tell you there is no need to panic. There is no need to be skeptical. I have purchased models from them for 3.5 years, and they have yet to disappoint. Okay, like when it comes, I am totally satisfied 110% by what they send to you and everything. And as I said, a lot of their cars come with the best features, and they have yet to disappoint. So that's why I'm here to tell you, if you're a skeptic about buying any diecast from AliExpress, don't be. Don't be. Trust me. If you want it, send the money. They're going to take care of you. And let me tell you, most of my models that I have, well, all of them that I have, they have not yet to disappoint. And I have, now I'll put it like this: 90%, or should I say 90? Yeah, yeah, 90% of my collection comes from AliExpress. I'm gonna put it like that. 90% of my collection comes from AliExpress. So they don't disappoint. And so here's yet another feature. So let's put this hood down and let's close this. So we have folding in mirrors. And as you can see, the mirrors do fold in. You can pull them out and you can fold them in. And see, this is what I love about it. It's just they give you so much to work with. Like, it's hard to turn down stuff like this when they have these type of features, especially this one, the open gas tank thing. Like, this is awesome. But now, that's not the most awesome part of this. Now, remember early in the video, I told you that this car has a retractable hardtop. Be prepared to get your mind blown, because that's exactly what this is. This has a retractable hardtop. Don't believe me? Check this out. So, first I'm going to take this here, pop it here, and pull on that. And as you can see, I'm going to bring it close so you can actually see. Look what popped up. See? So now I'm going to pull this back, open it up. I'm going to pop down on that. Pull that up. So now I'm going to pop down on that and pull this up. There it is. So see, that goes in. You got to push it all the way down and then close it. Now you have an open targa top. So it's basically a targa top, because you got this whole part open, like the way they do on the Porsches that had those targa tops. So yeah. Now Tell me that's not flat out. Tell me that ain't flat out. Look at that. A targa top. Do it yourself targa top. That right there is flat out. Now, if that ain't enough of a selling point to let you know that they make cars that not only look good, but got the best features, I don't know what else to tell you. Honestly, I don't know what else to tell you. But that is why I continue to buy. So to put the top back on, I usually just pull this out, go in, pull my top out, pull it over, push that back on, and bam, we back to a hard top. Telling you, this Benz is a flat out beast. And I love it. And this is why I said I had to have this Benz. Flat out beast. So I'm just letting y'all know. Get you one of these. Put one of these in your collection. I'm just letting you know. That thing is flat out. So I want y'all to put down in the comments what y'all think about this Mercedes-Benz CL63 AMG with a retractable hardtop that turns into a targa top, that's got an open gas tank, it's got a spoiler that pops up in the back, and not to mention, it's got lights too. It's got lights too. So this is the coup de grace, and you can't beat it. You can't beat it. For your money, for what you paying, 17 to 20 bucks for this thing, with all these features, you can't go wrong. You absolutely, positively can't go wrong with this. So that's my thing. Put down in the comments what you think about this CL63 AMG from Mercedes-Benz. And if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends who share the same interest with you in diecast cars. Maybe they may have an interest in buying this CL63 from AliExpress. But with all that being said, I'm going to let y'all go on about y'all day. Like I said, hit the comments below. Let me know what you think about this CL63. And until next time, y'all take it easy.